Yo, what's good with you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, guys. So today, I'm bringing you guys another video. It's Friday, so we're doing another Talks with Qwertyy. Didn't do one last week. I don't know if you guys may or may not have known, but I was on my break, or I took the next step for my YouTube channel, transitioned into Valorant content, and that was over that course of time. I was doing stuff, so I didn't get a video up on that day. But I'm back now. It's Friday, so I had to do it, had to bring it back. I love the series, so we're going to continue to do it. The title of this video, you guys have already seen it. Stop complaining, start acting. I can't even stress that enough. That's so huge. Stop complaining, start doing. I don't know which, you'll see it in the title. I don't know which variant I'm going to do there, but if you guys are new in here, you guys know what to do. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're on the way to 900, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would show some support. But I thank you guys for clicking on the video anyways. So let's get into it. Hopefully I can value it a little more for you, because I know that statement alone is pretty valuable, and I know that your perspective on to stop complaining and start doing could change things already for you. Just a simple reminder in your head. But the purpose of this video is to get you more of an understanding to why that's such a big deal. I know you could probably put two and two together and understand, but maybe some different perspective changes for you could make you value it more, and that could be the difference between you and your complaining and you doing more for yourself. So that is where I'm at. All right, so with a topic like this, I'm very excited to talk about it. This is a topic that is just always fun to talk about. It's very good. It can change people's perspectives, and that's my job on it, right? That's what I love to do, and that's why I dedicate a day out of this week to talk about it. All right, so where do I start? Well, let's first start off by saying what you're doing to yourself and what you're doing to other people. When you're telling yourself all the time how, you complain about everything. Why does this person do better than I do? Why do I have to deal with all the struggles and they don't? Why can't I catch a break? Why do all these negative things happen to me? You're telling yourself that that's the way it is, and you're doing nothing about it. And not only are you hurting yourself and your image, and everything you do after that is always going to have that in the back of your head. You're always going to be telling yourself, this is going to be a struggle. I always get struggled. I always get problems in my life, and people live their dream lives, and I'm struggling to even take a break, to catch a break. I'm struggling for all those things to happen. When that's in the back of your mind, when that's a seed planted, I'm telling you right now, it's going to always linger. And every single time you do something, there's going to be that little moment. And if you let it shine, it's going to shine, and it's going to ruin everything. And that could be the pattern you're developing already. There could be times before that where you've had the mentality of, I can't catch a break. I always get the wrong side of everything. And you have that mentality. And if things don't go perfect, that one opportunity for that little seed that you've implanted in your head, it'll explode and it'll ruin everything that you've done. And this is a continuous thing as well. The more it happens to you, the more your mind is convinced that you have those tough end of the side, to the tough end of everything every single time. And that's the way it is. So you got to break that right away. You're hurting yourself and you're hurting your image. An experience then and an experience now have no correlation. The only thing you do is you think that it does, and you choose to let it happen. 10 seconds ago, we're not even the same person. So how is that going to make sense? We just link off of patterns and chains and chains and chains and chains that make us who we are today. So you could change that chain. You could break that chain. You could make it have a new route, and that could change you completely. What happened in the past is not what's happening now. People change. People can change over a course of a day. They could make a difference right there in that minute that'll completely change them for the rest of their lives. People change. And that experience that you're dealing with, the more you let it linger in your mind, the more you're going to be subconsciously believing that's the way it is. So stop doing that. Now, not only are you doing that to affect yourself, but other people around you. When you constantly tell other people that you cannot take a break, you can't catch any breaks when you have all these negative things happening to you, you're weighing them down as well. And most times that negative pattern will develop in different habits, like putting others down and, not being satisfied. So you have to bring others down to your level, because no one wants to go through things alone. Even if you don't intentionally mean it, you're still bringing people down to your level. Happens all the time. And that's other patterns that you could be developing on the way. And that's got to stop as well, right? You got to understand that. Truly got to understand that. That's huge. But, you're also weighing other people down. They're going to have their dreams and aspirations. They're going to want to do things in their life. And if you always tell them, oh, I can't catch a break. Why do you have it better than I do? How are you going through it so well? It's, number one, pure disrespect, because you don't even know what they went through, right? And second of all, it's not bettering your situation. It's weighing them down because they're feeling bad for something that they didn't even cause. And there could be, once again, so many other problems. I'm just scraping the surface at that point. There could be so many other problems. And that's the first step. So now you're recognizing that if you complain a lot, what it's doing to you and other people. And now the second half of it is taking action. If you even took... if you complain a lot, I might be calling you out here, but if you even complain a lot, right? And let's say an hour a day, just on average, random example, an hour a day you complain. If you took literally half of that, 30 minutes a day, to do something to better your situation, your complaints will go away in a matter of a week. You'll see differences in a week. I promise you that. And that's only 30 minutes. Imagine if you're constantly complaining. It feels like, once again, if you have the mentality of you cannot catch a break, imagine how many opportunities you could have. You could split that 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day to work on yourself. I can never understand why people will sit there and they'll complain before even making, an act, taking act and doing something and to better the situation, because there's always something. When you think there's nothing, you're just not looking hard enough. If you have a problem, you can do something that completely doesn't correlate with whatever the problem you're having. Go for a walk, meditate, read a book, get some water, go for, and maybe take a nap to, release some stress. Do what you got to do. Instead of looking at this small little box you're putting yourself in, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Take a step back, observe, and see what you can do better. Because there's always, I promise you, there's never not a good thing to do in a situation. You can always better your situation. That energy that you're using, that powerful negative energy, turn it into powerful positive energy and do something to better your situation. And if you consistently do this, I promise you, once again, in 7 days, even if it's a slight difference, you still will notice one, and that'll change you completely. You just got to break out of this negative pattern that you're putting on yourself, because you're putting it on you, and you're also subconsciously, mentally, emotionally, sometimes even physically putting it on others if you let it get to that point. And that's not the way to go. You understand yourself enough, and you understand how much you probably don't want to be in the situation. And you can only imagine, if you change your perspective, maybe put yourself in other people's shoes. And if you were chilling with someone every single day that were like complaining to you all the time, you'd eventually be like, maybe you try to comfort them. Hey, it's all good, it's all good. But eventually it's going to get on your nerves, and you're going to be like, bro, you got to stop. Because it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with firsthand or even secondhand. It's not fun. And when you have a best friend that's going to be doing that to you, you're not going to want to spend time with them anymore. And you know this. And over time, with your actions, you could be definitely pushing people aside, if I'm being honest. So, hope that changes your perspective. I love all you guys. Quick little video. And this has been Talks with Qwertyy. See you guys later. Peace out.